Hey YouTube, welcome back to SIBZ, West Coast, East Coast siblings, where we review your favorite movies and TV shows. Hi! It's been so long! I'm so sorry! I will be reviewing Bridgerton Season 2. Now, if you haven't watched Season 1, go watch it, I guess, although you can totally jump into Season 2 and not know much about Season 1. I'm just going to cover the first 3 episodes, and then I'll review the other episodes as time goes on. Season 2 is all about Viscount Anthony Bridgerton and Lady Kate and her sister Edwina. I'm going to give you a quick summary of what happened, and then I'm going to get into my review. So remember, this is the first 3 episodes. Don't forget to like this video if you like this video, comment, subscribe, and click the box so you can be notified of when we drop reviews of all things movies and television. If you hadn't seen Season 1, it was all about Daphne and Simon and their love story. And now Daphne has a child, they're happily married. Simon has not appeared in the first 3 episodes. I doubt that he will appear in the rest of the season, but just saying. So that's their love story. So now we're talking about Kate and Anthony. Anthony has decided that this season he is going to be looking for a wife to be Lady Bridgerton. He is very, burdened with the stresses of being the man of the house since his father passed away about 10 years ago. And so in the first 3 episodes, we kind of learn what his father passing did to him. His father got stung by a bee. That kind of traumatized him. And he just feels a lot of weight as the firstborn son and now the lord of the manor. Now we get to Kate and her sister Edwina. So it's kind of confusing what happens, but basically Kate's father fell in love with a woman. This is so difficult. Okay, let's try this again. So Kate's father fell in love with a very wealthy, successful woman and ran away with her. And so she became her mother, for all intents and purposes, because she was a baby when all of this happened. Then Kate's father and her mama had a baby, and that baby was Edwina. So they're kind of covered in a bit of a sordid, scandalous past. And now her father has passed away. And so they're moving back to England for the season to get sweet little Edwina married. I should also note that Kate, at 26, a whopping 26, is a bona fide spinster. Gotta love this time period. She's not eligible for marriage, or at least no one's really interested in her or concerned about her. Everyone is focusing on Edwina getting a perfect match, basically saving their family. Lady Dunbury decides to sponsor Kate and her sister and their mother for the season, give them a place to live and whatnot, and introduce them to lots of potential suitors. We also find out that Kate's grandparents, I guess, her mama's parents, want Edwina to find a very, very wealthy match to benefit not just Edwina, but their whole family, because they need the money. So a lot of pressure on Edwina to get married. In other news, there's a new Wetherington in town, Lord Wetherington, Penelope, Miss Whistledown. I couldn't remember her name. Her father has now passed away, so their family is once again destitute with no money. And all of a sudden comes in Cousin Jack, the new heir to the Wetherington estate. So he's now in charge, and he is looking to pay Penn's sisters' dowries and fix all of their financial woes. Obviously, their mother is trying to finagle a bagel, and she wants her oldest daughter, whose name I don't know. The mother is trying to get the dumb one to marry their cousin Jack. Now, he's not their, immediate cousin. He's, their 4th cousin, but it's still kind of weird. She creates an entire scandal where they're caught in the orange grove, and he has his hands around her waist. Now, he has to marry her because he has ruined her honor, in essence. Not unlike what happened last season with Simon and Daphne. Cousin Jack is not interested in marrying the dumb sister, but now he's stuck because, he has to honor. But Lady Wetherington finds out that Cousin Jack is indeed broke, and just because he's the heir to the Wetherington fortune, well, there's not much of a fortune to be had. So she's just now secured their family's poverty. Oh, Colin comes back to town and can't get over Miss and is still entirely oblivious to Penelope. Penelope, also Lady Whistledown, she's kind of been endangering herself, and it's getting more and more difficult to keep Lady Whistledown's identity hidden. So she and Madame Delacroix kind of bond as women in business being successful in a man's world. And that seems to work. My note literally says, Pepe Le Pew caught Porky. No idea. Oh, okay, so now I guess we can talk about Kate and Anthony's whole thing that's going on. Basically, to me, they've got a Pride and Prejudice Taming of the Shrew, I hate you, but I like you type thing going on between the two of them. And obviously that I like you part tends to build, which is worrisome for Kate because all she wants to do is provide her sister with true happiness as well as financial security for their family. But she's starting to catch the feels for Anthony. And little Edwina, she kind of likes Anthony. He's wealthy, he's nice, his family's so lovely. So Kate and Anthony kind of having a bit of a spicy spice, heavy breathing session is a little troublesome for Kate. Also, we have Anthony, who really does not want to love anyone because of the way his father died. It was very traumatizing. He had to step in very early, and so he does not want to leave anyone. He doesn't want to break anyone's heart, basically. So he's callous and has to close himself off, and he doesn't want to marry for love. He only wants to marry for convenience and amiability. But obviously that's not how this is going to go. And he can't stand Kate because of the spicy tension between the two of them. Couldn't think of the word. Anyway, so that's what's going on basically in the first 3 episodes. Kate and Anthony hate love each other, or at least hate admire each other, hate respect each other. They have a lot in common. Edwina is just trying to catch herself a man because, you know, homegirl broke. Okay, so now let's get into my review of the show, right? It's a fine enough show, whatever. I think it's really creative. I love that they have people of color in, what is this, like 18th century England in society. It's lots of fun. It's one of my favorite time periods, in case you want to know. I think everyone in this show is strange looking. It's like they're like just a little strange looking. I don't even know how to put that. They're all lovely people. Their acting is not distracting. It's like a good story. You know, I'm entertained enough. But sometimes their faces are weird. I'm sorry. Sometimes the way people look really does distract you when you're watching a show. Anyway, no offense or anything. We'll probably cut that out. Okay, big things. I don't understand why Penelope is tripping over Colin. I'm like, Colin is annoying and he thinks his little trip to Greece is like the best thing ever. I'm like, get over yourself, bro. Like, words can't describe how much I don't care about you having gone to Greece and look at this with flowers. Like, what? Eloise is still trying to be independent, fearsome. She's kind of over Lady Whistledown because she feels like all she talks about is gossip. And while that was interesting last season, she's grown up and matured from that. And she wants to talk about more complex things. Of course, this kind of hurts Penelope's feelings. She's like, what the heck? I just busted my butt to tell this fabulous story, and now you don't care. So Penelope, on some levels, I feel like is catering to Eloise because Eloise is a huge Whistledown fan, and she's trying to keep the fans interested. Yeah, that's it. So far, so good. I mean, I like it, you guys. I would definitely recommend it if you like these types of shows. It's like a good mix between like Pride and Prejudice and Grey's Anatomy. That is my review. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, like this video if you like this video. Comment, subscribe, and click the bell so you can be notified of when I drop the next couple episodes coverage of Bridgerton Season 2. Thanks. Bye.